There's that fox. Okay, we got you trapped in there. I'll figure out how to tame you later. Jeez, fox in the barn. Welcome back, everybody. I'm just going around here gathering up some leather and some food. I thought I saw a cow over here, but maybe I was mistaken. My cow pen. I need to refresh my cow pen. I've been just coming up here and breeding all these guys until I've got a large number of them. And then I go ahead and collect all the leather and beef. That's what I got last time. I cleared out the pen. And it was, if you keep doing this, it's exponential. So you're going to I end up with wall-to-wall cows. And if you get in the middle of them, I discovered, you can't get out because they're pushing against you. And I got trapped inside there. It took me a while to work my way out of there because I had to kind of work my way out with my sword. Because they can push up against you and move you. And when there's that many of them, it's kind of scary. I do have to mention I lost one of my dogs. Somehow he got loose and was running around, and when I was chopping up the cows, he got in front of me, and I just, I didn't realize it until I saw the death notice that the little doggo wolf had been killed by me. I don't even remember which color he was. But there's another one here. Well, I must have accidentally clicked on one and you followed me into the pen and unfortunately did not survive. I've got dogs everywhere. Maybe I need to make a kennel. A kennel for the dogs. That's an idea. Oh yeah, there's one in the corner here. He probably got pushed over there by these villagers right now. So, do you ever, have an idea which, sounds great at the time? And it's not a bad idea, but later on you seem to, learn to regret it because it becomes quite a chore. It's a little bigger than you thought it would be, and that is what my map room is. This is, I didn't realize it was going to be this much work to dig it out. It's big. It's big, but it needs to be big. But that said, I did get at least this upper part dug out and the ceiling in. And I've got the first layer, so that's where the catwalk is. It goes all the way around. I just went with a very simple pattern on the walls. And I'll change it up as we go down. And then I just sort of slanted in the roof, just ever so gently. I made sure I added in the little jack-o'-lanterns, because that's kind of what I've got going on up there with the rest of the spawn. Because the start of the game, jack-o'-lanterns are the best if you're looking for a square block of lighting. Then we got the cobble and the brick, and then we get up to the fancier, smooth stone. And then I put a big row of sea lanterns all the way around because I found a chest with a bunch of them in it. I thought that would really brighten it up, make it a little more modern than the rest of the spawn stuff. And then I just carried the ceiling up into a pattern at the top there. I will be moving this beacon. Even after I moved it from, I had it over there derpy, because it only goes 50-50. So it goes, I had to put it in the middle here, which I thought was the middle, but I guess I'm off by a few blocks. But I had it way over there, 20 blocks past that wall. So the effect only went over to here someplace, which was not what I wanted, so I had to move it. But I'm going to leave that there because I have to clean out all this stuff that I'm standing on. Luckily, I've got a big ravine here, so I don't have to clear out any of this. I have only fallen down there a few times. Luckily, the water is there. Although I've noticed the zombies now have blocks that have fallen down from me dropping them from up here. Oh, up here. Oh, that's got my singing voice in there at that point. Holy. Okay. So we will just, I don't want to go down there. I'm going to dig my way up here. I've got to dig all this out anyhow at some point. But this is, so I've got this part. This is just kind of an update on this. I'm going to do something else in this episode to take a break from digging. And then hopefully I should have all this dug out by next episode. And we can start work on the map room. But today we're going to head off back out this way. And get away from here for a little bit. Because I'm tired of seeing this room right now. Because I've got piles and piles of blocks. When I mean piles of blocks, you know, I have my derpy little makeshift storage room. I've got blocks. Blocks for days. I've got more blocks than I know what to do with. And I'm going to have even more once I clear out the rest of that. Although I may switch over to what I like to call moss mining. Because I've got, what have that? Oh, I don't have any bone meal here. I've got these mossy blocks here. And this is a quick way, if you don't need the stone and you're looking to clear out land, and you have a lot of bone meal the heck out of this, and you'll end up with piles of blocks, stacks of carpeting, stacks of azalea trees, and seeds and that kind of junk. But you can use a hoe, especially a diamond in enchanted hoe, to insta-mine all this out of there and not have to. And it's actually, it seems to go quicker than this. Plus, you get the the moss blocks that you can use to make mossy cobblestone and stuff, which sometimes comes in handy because it used to be you only could do that with what do they call those? The vines. And the vines are a nightmare to harvest. Because you got to let them grow, and then you got to come back with your shears and clip them off, and then you can use them for making the mossy blocks and stuff. But these moss blocks now, boy, just bone meal the heck out of it and chop it all up with a hoe, and your inventory is going to be full before you know it. So we are back over here at the iron farm where we cleared out some stairs going down to our new rail system. What the... This place has Endermen all over the place. There's almost more Endermen in the overworld here than there are in the end, it seems like. And I get... Just kind of throw those in there. There's always blocks of dirt just laying around. If they weren't so sloppy. As you see, I emptied this out not long ago. And it's very productive. So this is like, I've got more iron than I know what to do, which is good. But I want to. These chests overflow, and it just sort of sits up there and just goes away because they'll sit on top of the hoppers under here, and it just they'll despawn, and I'll lose that iron. Not that I need it, but just for efficiency's sake, I want to expand some storage underneath there. So here's the stairs going down. I did make a bit of an adjustment here. So we have this area here, which cuts over and gives us to a nice empty spot under here. Luckily, when I built this, I made It was right on top of the rock, so it gives me plenty of room to come down here. So I want to randomly fill in the walls like so. Actually, let's do this. I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to leave this one here just for light because I've got those pumpkins there. One of my favorite lighting sources. So put some light there. I can put in like that there, which allows me to make another trapdoor for that. Oops, those aren't the same, are they? There. So this will be my overflow. So like I'm going to have a chest here. If I take this out, can you see that? No, you can't even see that. Look at that. I put that detail in here. And you can't even see it. What I'm aiming to do, let's actually put in there. Put in the chests here. I'm not going to go all the way up this way because I need hopper to go in here, here, here. Yeah, like that. And if I run another hopper into there, that's fine. Let's just make a couple more, make another hopper. So these have nothing in them. Oops. That one's already got stuff in it. Where's it coming from? Oh, it's pulling it from that chest there. Oh, that'll work. Okay, that'll be fine. So they'll fill these chests up first, and then it'll fill those chests up there. Perfect. Just like that. I can get rid of this. Then we can do that. And then here, I can do the same thing on this one. Actually, let's just fill that in. Like that. And then we'll do this, this, and this. Hopper there. Let's see. How many more of these? I'll have to make some more chests. There, there. So that should start filling up down below. Yeah. So pretty soon it's going to fill everything in there. I still don't have a filter for... Still don't have a filter for those silly roses. I'll have to think about that. I don't know how much room I have. How much room I've got? Oh, I've got quite a bit of room. I think I could actually hook in a filter system under here and pull out the roses and put them over into a different area. I was going to put chests and stuff here, but maybe it could work out. Yeah, it's hard to figure out where I want the filter system. Ideally, the filter system should go here. like all of these would funnel into one, feed down into a filter system here, and then separate out the roses from the iron. That's actually a better idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that before, but this would be a good spot for a filter. I will need to go get a few more items. I guess while I'm here, I can actually... Yeah, since it will be at this level, the filter will be here, and then it'll go into... because it won't take too much yet. I may need to lower this down by a little bit, and then put in some chests and stuff over on this side. This may just be the top of this room. I may just need to lower this room down a little bit. And this will just be my iron storage room down here. So I guess maybe if I clear out this too, I'll just clear out this whole thing. Give me enough room to work. I need some elbow room, like that. There. Fill in my blocks like I have them. And maybe let's get rid of this. I'll just stick that there. Trapdoor, 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 there. Now I just need to get my filter stuff and remember how to do a filter, because sometimes I forget. But then I can separate these poppies from the iron. I've been getting there. Oh, that's noisy. So I cleared out this and lowered it down just a block or so. And I put in a filter here. So this is an item filter for the iron. What I need is I'm going to have to put another one for the poppies. So probably right here. Like this. Yeah. So I'll have these hoppers. I'm going to have all 4 hoppers feeding into one hopper, which feeds into here. And that hopper, actually a hopper will run this way and drop into this one. And this will be where the poppies are. Yeah, that'll be where the poppies are. So this will sort the iron, this will sort the poppies, and it'll carry them into the chests. The poppies will just go into a couple chests over here, and anything overflow will go into I can probably make a disposal here. So it'll come down, we'll fill in like a couple chests here full of poppies. And this isn't actually going to go there. This would have to go... I think the feed would have to go like this. Actually, I don't want that. These two will be poppy chests. These will be poppy chests. These will be iron chests. So let's see how that works. I've got, what I need is 22. So if I put 22 here, when I feed these into it, they should all go down and end up there. Yes. Okay, that's good. So it's going to start filling up this one first. And it gets full. And it fills up this one. And it gets full and it fills up this one. And then when it gets full, it'll move on to the next. Yeah, I'll have to figure out the way these things feed, because they don't feed straight across. I got that one there. This is feeding that, that feeds that. I may not be able to put this one here. I don't think that one will ever get fed. I think I'm just going to end up with these two because I need that to be up one to get the flow to go correctly. Because right now it's only going to flow in here. If I start feeding more off that way, they won't go anywhere. And if I feed all these off, they'll drop down, but they won't go over. So we may end up with just two. And I can't raise this up anymore. Because if I raise it up one, I won't be able to feed anything into here. And how come that? Oh, that's wrong. There we go. Yeah. 6, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, not 22. Yeah, I like that. And then anything that drops into there is going to do that. And only iron will be able to go in there. So that's why if I do a hopper feed over here into this one, and then I can do the poppies out this one. And then they'll go into hoppers, which will go into these chests and these chests. So we'll at least have 4 chests full of... Yeah, because these top chests aren't going to do anything. Unfortunately, I wanted 3 high. I guess... Well, see, I can't go down any further either because I'm stuck here. If I dig down more... Oh, maybe I can. No, I've got this here. So I can't really dig down any further there because that's the tunnel. I'm stuck there. I guess I could go down here. Maybe leave the poppies with 4. And have those come in, yeah, feed down. And then once they all get full, it'll back up and go down into here, which is an overflow. Yeah, and then, yeah, I can do that. I can do this. That won't be too bad. Like that. So, first step is where the poppies go, and then down here, I can move this floor down just 1. Actually, I could probably move down 2, but we'll take this out. So we'll put those chests there. There. And then this can just run across the top like... yeah, so that one can feed in. It doesn't even need to feed into this one or this one. These can just all run in a line all the way around, and then I can have chests all the way down here and really fill up things. I think that'll work. And I'm going to do... The reason I want it down at least 1, so I don't have to look like this to get the chest. The chest will be at this height. And then maybe, yeah, the floor can actually be here, because I don't really need to put anything on it. So I can just do these bottom slabs like that. And I think that'll be fine. And that floor will match with the floor I've got going on up here, which is this. Yeah, so... And I might even get some carpet and do some edging on here, because make it look a little nicer. And then, I don't even have any blocks. And then like through here, that'll be... Now I can put a stairs here. so you can actually open that. I think 4 chests full of poppies should be more than enough. And then we'll figure out... Yeah, so this could go here, could go over, and then that way. And then drops down, fills this, drops down, fills this, and then drops down here into a ticker that dumps it into lava. So any overflow would go down into the lava. Noisy thing, you. Well, I've gotten this finished, and I think it looks out pretty good. So this is where my poppy collection is. And then you go down this little flight of stairs, and this is where all the iron is going to file into. So I've ran my hopper from my 2 item filters, and so we got the poppy item filter goes into those chests, and we've got the iron item filter. Try and say that one really quick. You know, so that it'll hit these hoppers and drop in and fill up all these chests, starting with this one here, and work all its way around until it fills up this one. And once this is filled and all the hoppers are filled, it'll fill the ones upstairs. So ideally these chests I've been grabbing stuff out of, these chests should all stay empty until if these are full, that knows that, you know, that means everything down here is full, which means I probably got to take all the ingots out, ingots out, and make blocks of iron out of them. But I've got a lot of blocks of iron. I've got more iron than I know what to do with. And then I'll need to go through here and get rid of all this junk, move this bed. I'll probably have to, I should make a space down below for it. And then maybe get rid of some of these other barrels. Those don't look too bad. These chests over here look out of place. They've got a bunch of garbage poppies. But anyhow, once we get down here, get behind the scenes, these are the 2 item sorters. So we have our items here, and I've got my item sorter, which is a unique item. I moved I had the stone in there, but I just decided to make a unique item in here so it won't accidentally fall in there. Although the only thing going in there is going to be iron or the poppy. So this one is a simple comparator, sends a signal down. Once it's got something in it strong enough, the signal will hit down here, activate that, turn that torch off, and let things flow through. So this one flows through, it goes here, over, and then goes into these 2 drop downs, and then continues over there. This one does the same, comes in here, does this little hook over and goes through this row here, dropping down to all those. And then over here I have it's going to be my poppy disposal area. So like if you toss something in there, it's just going to kick it all out. And I'm going to just put some lava down here, so it's going to burn up any of the items that are down there. It's pretty easy circuit. It's just got the comparator and the repeater going around, which turns this off and on by sending the signal in here. And then this signal here triggers this block, which triggers this actually. So these are really old redstone stuff, so I actually know how to build them. Then the only thing I need to do really is hook up this disposal system. Let's go. I don't think I need to do this, but I am going to go here and then there. I think it might work if it was pointed up against that block, but so now I should be able to toss that in there. There we go. Yep. So we got our overflow. So this should, in theory, it's going to come down, fill this chest up, then go over and fill this chest up, Actually, it'll fill up the two hoppers here. So fill this chest up, fill this hopper. Fill this chest up, fill this hopper. Then it'll float. As it comes down, this hopper will be full, so this one will go down, drop through here. Fill up this chest, fill up this hopper, this chest, this hopper. Then it's going to fill up, then it's going to, won't have any place to drop down here. So then it'll go all the way over and end up over here. So we're going to see how that works. So all I'm going to need to do is put in my lava. So there we got our lava going on. I'm going to put in a little wall there. I'm going to leave the lava there just for fun. Oh, and then finally, now we can get over to this part. It's going to be, yeah. Let's see if I can get up here. So what I need, or what I have here, I've got hopper here. And then on this side, this hopper will feed into this. This hopper will feed into there. This hopper will feed into here. And this hopper will feed into there. The only concern is, let's see. If I put that there, okay, it is dropping through. So once this gets full, it'll go up here and fill in there. Oh, maybe not. Looks like we got one. Oh, it must be going into both. Or maybe that came from someplace else. We'll check it and see. I was hoping that these four would all feed into the center one, which will feed down into this item filter here. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? Oh my. Oh my. I think I made a boo-boo. Yeah, I did. Oof. This is going to be tricky. Hold on a second. Okay, I got this figured out now. Instead of the central one feeding in, what I needed to do, what I did... Oops, can I get through there? No, yes I can. I had these coming down, and then actually doing a loop into the central hopper there, essentially going all the way over, and then we have this overflow, which is picking up iron for some reason. I mean, I've got poppies going through here. I'm just not sure why. So I've got something messed up, because normally I don't have that problem. But I've got such a hopper circus going on here that maybe I'm feeding in, like one of these is going into this one, and it shouldn't be. But I do have an overflow, so it catches up in this overflow here, because it should be going down here. And I should be able to put in, I can put in that mini, so I don't know why it would go there. Oh, duh. The reason I'm getting, okay, that's because I've got this chest here. These, they're not coming across here. My filter's working. I've just got this chest here emptying into this one. And there's nothing I can do about that, really. Unless I make that a single chest. But I do have poppies coming in here. Yeah, so it's this one here is what's causing the issue. And I could get rid of it. That's a possibility. I mean, these should go all back into the system there. That's not too bad. If I can pick those up and I can just put those back into the system. This here, yeah, so that's what the problem is. It was collecting these from this chest. So maybe the solution for that would be, see if I pop that, oops, dang it. See if I go down here and pick up all this stuff. I think I've got this and some iron. And, oh, there's some more ignites. Let's do this. We'll just put those there. Those there. That should all be flowing down into here. I can get rid of those. I can do the same thing for the poppies. Get rid of those. Okay, that's good. That's good. Then over here, this should just have... It's got poppies in it. Let's just do that. Just use the hopper system for what it was designed for. Transporting stuff. Okay, so now things should be flowing. They're not coming from here. I can just put a crafting table there, and we'll just put that block there. So that should get me... Let's make sure things look good up here. This looks good here. This is an overflow. Well, I'm still getting too much overflow. I've still got extra stuff in that hopper down there. But that'll be the overflow for anything not poppies and not iron. And then the rest of it is going to come down here and start filling in the chests here, like this. And I should be seeing a bunch in the chests like this. Speaking of chests, I'm filling all these like that. And this will give me practically unlimited storage. We'll see how soon it fills up. What the heck? What? Okay, that goes there. That goes there. Yeah, okay. That goes there. That goes there. That's okay. There. Okay. That is all taken care of. These are fine. We'll get an overflow over here when we get ready for it. That's my poppies in it. That one's... This head just has some more iron in it. So this should be good. The only thing I'm not doing is emptying out all the chests up above, which I guess I could do. That wouldn't be... Well, yeah, that might be hard. The only odd thing is this little weird little dog leg thing here, but there's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do about that. I guess the most I can do... Oh, nope, I can't do anything. But we'll leave it that way. So that'll be fine. Things are going to go where they need to go. The barrel is good. Doesn't have any more iron in it, so we're good. And then I guess I just have to wait until everything fills up. And then, yeah, and then at last but not least, we'll just do this. And that seals everything off. So you don't even see back there. Oops. Sorry, I took out my lava because I was goofing around with the redstone. So I didn't want to accidentally send a stack of iron in there. Even though I could afford it, I didn't want to burn it up. So that takes care of that. So this is my iron storage. Got my big overflow. So this is all overflow. Actually, this is all storage. It's just a lot of storage. And there's really no overflow. The overflow will get stuck up above. Oh, I can do... Let's do... Well, I thought I had some stairs. I've got a big mess down here. So we'll work on this next time. This is the tunnel here. So I need to put a kind of railing here, and then the stairs here are going to go down a few blocks. And if you go all the way down, this is the roof we saw at the beginning of the episode. So this is the big roof line that I have over my map room. And I thought it was going to be a little bit higher pressing up against that up there, but I can actually come down. Yeah, right? Probably to here. I could make my floor here on this level. Bring the stairs all the way down there and then cut back and make that will be my new storage area for this spawn. So it'll be way over here. And I'll probably go ahead and do item sorters. I don't see why not. So really I just need to clean all this out and then put in a bunch of item sorters, and I could have a chest up here that I dump everything into. And then it goes through and automatically sorts everything for me. I do like that idea. Maybe the chest would be over here, because this kind of leads right down to the area, and then we'll just run it across. But I'm kind of digressing and getting way ahead of myself. For now, we're working up here, and we are done working up here. I'm going to do that, just kind of give it a little bit of texture, but we are done with that. I think this came out not bad at all. It maintains the same style that we have for the iron farm up there, and it gives me plenty of room to store things. And yeah, I guess that's okay. The only thing I noticed this, the way I put the stairs, it's like a solid block here, and here you got the little half block, but I don't mind this little half block. It does let me see the hoppers, but I may have to go through and reverse that. Just look at that. So I found a mistake. So I'll fix that off camera. I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you later. Bye-bye, everybody.